What's up, guys? Tim Little, Matt Allen. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin and welcome to a bonus Saturday video for you. Today's special video, we have some new colors from Megabass.
We are so excited that today has finally arrived. We've hinted at some of this, but for the most part, we kept a lid on it while we were getting these things right. So here's the backstory. Here's what's going on. We have some brand new colors of both Karashi and Giant Dog X. Now, the way this came to be is you guys. Megabass Karashi has exploded in recent years. You guys know we're fanatical about it. There's been tons of content surrounding it. That's because of its effectiveness and the way that fish respond to the bait. Any of you that have purchased them have experienced the same thing. It's insane how fish respond to that thing. As a result, it has exploded into one of the hottest baits in bass fishing, and it caught Megabass's attention. We got a phone call from Megabass about what was happening with Karashi. It was crazy. We got into this conversation, started talking, got to talking about colors, and one thing led to another, and all of a sudden we have this color collaboration that we've been working on. So they opened the door for us to put our heads together and dream up some of the colors that we felt were missing in that Karashi line, things that would be additions that would fill out the line. I can't believe this all actually came together, but that's exactly what happened. And then as part of that conversation, we brought up Giant Dog X because, you know, Giant Dog X is one of our favorite topwaters to throw. It is an incredible bait, but we felt like there were some more color opportunities there as well. So again, we put our heads together, we brought some ideas to Megabass, and then we started going back and forth because anybody who's ever looked at a Megabass bait, their colors are incredible.
Right.
So we had some general ideas, they had the talent, we went back and forth and got these things, we think, dialed in, and we're excited to show them to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that last part because what a fun opportunity to work with Megabass. I mean, they are the epitome of like top notch, right? That Japanese company, they have their colors dialed. Everybody knows the Megabass 110 and how many colors there are. So
Yeah.
being able to work on a project with the caliber of people they have behind the scenes to dial in colors and all that was just a lot of fun. So starting with the Karashi, you know, you guys know, like Matt said, just the fun and just seeing how fish react to that bait. It's unlike anything we've seen in a long time. Adding something or a color to that lineup that I really wanted to work on was more of a ghosty, finessey, see-through color. That's where we worked on see-through shad. This guy right here, that's more of a ghosty, green back, chrome cheek. It's a ultra, I mean, I don't know that you can get more finessey than a Karashi on a bait cast
And that's
setup,
the finessiest
but
of
that
the
is the
Karashi.
finessiest color. So we wanted to add a ghost, a true see-through with some Megabass flair to it. Of course, you can't just give them a color. They gotta tweak it a little bit and improve it. But that guy right there, see-through shad on the Karashi, that's gonna be an awesome color to throw in your bluebird, slick, calm conditions.
So like every video, we'll link everything in the video description for you. Direct to these baits. We'll give you the color names. You don't have to try and memorize them. But this one, we also wanted something more solid. Kasumi Ito is a smasher. Ito Wakasaki, a smasher. Amazing colors. They're solid. They've got some flash, but we wanted to take it another step from there. And that brings us to Glitz Shad. It's got a very fine scale pattern to the back, sort of a gold fading into an olive. And then we go to that true reflective side and bottom. We've got a pearl on the bottom, and then we did this little, this was important, that little color shot of chartreuse. That was nowhere to be found in the Karashi line. And that is such a triggering color in so many parts of this country. We wanted a solid Karashi that had that little touch of chartreuse, but was not an overwhelming, fully chartreuse bait. A bait that could be fished every day of the year in completely different conditions than that see-through shad.
Right. The last color that we wanted to, when we wanted to work on a few, quite a few.
Yeah, we
but the
probably
last,
could have done 20.
the last one that we added to, or the project that we got to work on is this guy right here, Juvy Gill. We've all been on those fisheries where the bluegill get done spawning, the bass are up feeding on juvenile bluegill. So how do you not add Juvy Gill to the lineup? This is an awesome color if you have bluegill in your fishery. When they're juvenile, they kind of have that purple, bluish tint to their side, and Megabass knocked it out of the park with mimicking this color right here. So Juvy Gill is another outstanding addition to that already top-notch lineup of the Karashi. But now for you gill fishermen, that guy right there.
So we're fanatical about this bait, right? The Karashi is unbelievable. So because we got this opportunity, we wanted to knock it out of the park for you. So we took it to a level most of you don't even understand. So like this Juvy Gill, as an example, the number of adjustments we made to this little orange chin shot, most of you would think we were insane. That's okay. And everyone knows we're tackle junkies. They already know we are insane. This is the exact shade of orange that I demand on my personal baits, like from my jigs to custom painted crankbaits. I have a hue of burnt orange. I don't accept just like any old orange on the belly of a bait. I don't. I'm really fanatical about it. Probably not to the shock of anyone. This is my exact shade that we put on it. Now everybody will have that, but we wanted to be fair. We wanted to build the best Juvy Gill that we could, and that burnt orange is such a confidence thing for us that we wanted it to be perfect. You want to go from there?
Yeah. So with that project started, like Matt said, we opened the lines of communication for adding a few colors to one of our favorite topwaters, the Giant Dog X. So Matt just talked about it. Juvy Gill. How do you have one of the best topwaters on the market without a juvenile bluegill color in their line? So we went same as the Karashi, that same burnt orange shot on the chin, on the throat. Again, that real pearl blue iridescent just really shines in the water. If you've ever held one of those bluegill, juvenile bluegill in your hand, it's almost all purple and blue. It is really, really cool the way they transition. But the juvenile bluegill, that Juvy bluegill, is a staple if you're around fisheries with bluegill. That guy right there was a must add. It was really a copy and paste from the Karashi project to this Giant Dog X project.
And that is the only one that carries over. These other two are completely unique to Giant Dog X. So Tim and I, again, we put our heads together. What would we want to see? We love Giant Dog X. We're blasting fish on this thing. We have been for years. What's missing? What else could we do? We had our 3 choices done in what, 20 seconds?
Minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was so fast. After that, you're dialing in specifics. But there was no question it was juvenile bluegill, some form of bone, some form of chrome. That was it. Next one up, this is called Spotlight Shad. This color turned out mind-blowing. We love throwing chrome, that full chrome topwater. Who doesn't, right? Anybody on a herring fishery, anybody on a shad fishery, everybody throws that color. But you can't take a company like Megabass that has the ability to do colors like this and try to say, hey, let's just do chrome. That's not a real thing. It was awesome to watch those guys work and develop a multi-faceted bait that is truly, truly a chrome, but it's also shad. It's also blueback herring. It's also kokanee, right? You're checking all of those boxes with a single bait. The depth that they created in Spotlight Shad checks all the boxes all the way down the list. It turned out that might be my favorite one. For all the time we put into the orange on Juvy Gill, Spotlight Shad might actually be my favorite.
Yeah, these things are beautiful in hand, just like all Megabass colorways. They're just really, really dialed in, so meticulous, so fine, awesome. Now, last but not least, certainly not least, we needed a bone. Again, like Matt said, you can't just say, hey, do chrome, do bone. So what we came up with, bone python. Everybody loves throwing a bone topwater. Certain times of the year, bone is the #1 color, and we knew we needed it in that Giant Dog X line. So taking...
And by needed it, we literally mean we needed
Yes,
it. Like
we
there's
needed
days
it.
where we're like, we wish we had that.
Right. So taking a true bone, this is not a yellow bone, it's a true bone, more of a white opaque base, and then having that top color. When this thing is walking back and forth, it's just throwing that bone, throwing a little bit of scale pattern, throwing that kind of greenish gold on the top. But that bone python, now you have your bone, now you have your chrome, you got your Juvy Gill. Again, an already stout lineup in the Karashi, in the Megabass, the Giant Dog X. Now you're just adding a few extra tools to that tool belt. These colors right here are amazing.
Guys, we're so excited about this. We have kept it under wraps for the most part, right? We've slipped a fish catch here or there, but we've kept it pretty quiet. We are so thrilled with how these turned out. Both of these product lines, Megabass Karashi, Giant Dog X, are unbelievable. The amount of fish that we catch on them is out of this world. The amount of fish you guys are catching on them is out of this world. We get the constant DMs, emails, comments, right? We see it. But we also saw some little holes in there, and we really felt like we were in a unique position with a unique opportunity where we could build the right colors to fit those things and really make a difference for you. Right. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You want to add anything?
Yeah, just hopefully you guys get a chance to pick up a few of these and head to your local tackle shop, hold them in your hand, see how beautiful, how pretty they are. And just a special thank you for Megabass for reaching out and letting us
do this.
Giving us the opportunity to work on this project. It's been so fun. And yeah, like Matt said, we appreciate you guys. Go check out some of these in hand. They are a work of art, and I bet they catch fish too. Just, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe they've caught a couple already.
But we appreciate you guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.